think you had this. I think you were the first one that really that drew attention to that all the confusion around sex and gender was a symptom of civilizations in decline.
Yeah, well, I got it from Douglas Murray.
Oh, Douglas Murray.
Yeah, Douglas Murray talked about this, that it seems like every civilization, when they're at the brink of collapse, becomes obsessed with gender. He talked about ancient Greece and ancient Rome, and it just seems like a thing that people do when there's no real like physical conflict.
Right.
So people look for conflict that doesn't exist, and they find conflict in standard norms. They find conflict in societal norms.
This 11-year-old girl was biologically a boy.
Let's get this straight, Jazz. Are you a boy or a girl?
I am definitely a girl. Like, that's all I consider myself as.
I just want to feel like myself. Like, that's it. I don't care. All I want is to be happy and feel like me, and I don't feel like me ever.
How we conceptualize transcendent spirits, like, is rage a god? Is lust a god? Is fear a god? It can be ruled by anger. And you might say, well, yeah, but that's not a god. And you say, well, yeah, let's just hold on about that. First of all, it's not only localized in you, it's everywhere, transcendent and immortal, and it can certainly rule you. Maybe you're angry and afraid and resentful and lustful all at the same time.
Another day, another tragic mass shooting in America. 43-year-old Anthony McRae opened fire on the Michigan State University campus last night, killing 3 students and injuring 5 others.
That's it. A very high-order malevolent spirit has got you in its grip. For all intents and purposes, a demon.
I remember going to college and I studied Africana Studies at the University of Arizona, and I remember after taking those classes about lynching, about slavery, that I hated women. I told myself when I walked on campus, I'm gonna walk in a straight line, and if anybody bump into me, it's gonna be on. I wish one of these white people bump into me. I wanted to take my power back. I wanted to feel like all the stuff that they did to our ancestors, I can now take that power back, and it's up to me. And when you start to brainwash a whole swath of people like that, as soon as something happens, it's going to trigger that emotional response in them.
Forces within you, including you, that give you the ability to control it, even if it has some autonomy of its own. Like, you don't have to give yourself over to anger, even though it beckons to you. So I would say you can open yourself up to this possession or decide not to do it. There's a satanic element to it.
They have always been amusing creatures, thinking themselves masters of the cosmos, even back when fire was their most advanced achievement. It is their arrogance that I enjoy so much. They were never meant for the stars, yet they do all to conquer each parsec. They fight amongst themselves more than any enemy. Tranquility makes them squirm. They lived for war.
Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
But there were some who resisted.
Durham probe into the Russia collusion hoax. President Trump has just been impeached on both Article 1 and...
The only president of the United States to be impeached for a second
January
time.
6th committee releasing its final 845-page report.
Former President Donald Trump has been indicted.
remember this. Nothing worth doing ever came easy. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead.
This is a party that wants an outsider badly.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
You must keep pushing forward. Never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just never quit. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. And you will have the faith to replace a broken establishment with a government that serves and protects the people. If they're not coming after me, they're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way. And I always will stand in their way.